Okay, do you have the Empower lamp here for me?
Are we ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not happy about it. Me neither.
Yeah, if you could just give me a Power
No
LA
problem.
one here, and we're gonna do it.
All right, so Howard Wick, I can start the meeting?
Anytime.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to officially call the meeting to order. Councilmember Camara, could you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Everyone put your right hand over your heart. Take your hats off, please. Your best heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. Roll call, Mr. Secretary.
Okay, President Thomas.
Here.
Vice President Benjamin.
Here.
Secretary Hendry here. Treasurer Hopper.
Here.
Ms. Havard. Ms. Meyer.
Here.
Mr. Lazarevitz.
Here.
Mr. Martin.
Here.
Ms. Skelton.
Here.
Mr. Camara.
Here.
Mr. Wacko has resigned already?
Not till September.
Well, okay, we'll just pass through him then. Mr. Anand.
Where do you come from?
Mr. De La Costa.
He has a leave of absence.
He's living.
Okay. Ms. Padden.
They're talking about, well, I hope.
Mr. Lynn. Mr. Luna.
He hasn't been
Mr.
here.
Maravi.
He has to be there, so I think he's event.
Ms. Raines. Mr. Robbins. Mr. Knoll.
Here either.
Ms. Asgirian.
That's what I was going to do.
Ready? We're going into
Count
trainings.
Yeah.
We have 11 and we
funding.
are official to conduct city business.
You know what?
Moving on, public
about the-
comments. Anybody have
The
anything?
20-minute funding?
Yes,
vote?
Penelope.
For you?
No, I think it is very irresponsible of anybody on this board that did not complete their ethics, their funding, and their code of civility training.
And they didn't come for the training tonight.
And
Yeah.
you know what? They should be off the board. It's not fair because I've done mine and I shouldn't really have to be here because I spent 2.5 hours doing mine responsibly. And anybody on this board that hasn't done it, this is a privilege to be here.
Absolutely.
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
I second it.
I did it, but I'm still being forced to redo it.
Things happen, you know, people have lives, let's try to get it on, so that way we can leave.
Very good. Anybody else have any public comments? Going once, going twice. All right, just going down the list here, Secretary's report. Do we want to go ahead and approve the July minutes?
I don't think we're gonna approve anything until we take our training.
Is that true? We can't approve minutes?
Let's do the training, then do your
Yes.
business.
Okay, very
That way
good.
you'll have enough people
Yes,
to make sure
yes.
everybody gets to vote.
Well,
Yes.
All right, then I don't have to dig anything
There's
out.
always a mic if anyone wants something to say or stand up.
Penny,
No, no, no.
Questions,
we
any
can't.
comments, please.
You can't vote on it.
Penelope.
You can't
Are
vote
we
on
going
it.
to be going through the ethics training, the funding first? Because I don't want to say.
Marilyn's here too.
Marilyn is
All right,
here
very
too.
good. Marilyn's here. We are going to,
I don't want, I've done mine, and I don't want to
Okay.
sit.
can we do the short one first?
Why
so
don't you do the
Penelope?
short stuff? I'm gonna run to my car.
Okay.
If I come back, we'll do the rest.
I have a question for you before you go.
Yeah.
If we want to have a vote on the floor for a committee,
So you don't have to say.
a committee vote,
Right.
up or down,
Derek is here also.
Yeah.
do we need to be trained for that, or is funding and ethics?
Funding is for funding items only.
Right.
Ethics, if you haven't taken it, if your bylaws don't say you can't vote, then you can't.
No, you can't. You cannot vote unless you have the training.
On funding.
On funding?
On ethics.
do ethics and then-
If your bylaws don't state
They don't.
that you can't vote on non-funding items.
Is ethics the smaller one of the
No,
time?
it's the larger of the two.
Ethics is the
The
long
big
one.
one, the big one.
Yeah, no, we don't have a problem with that.
Funding
because
is
it's not in the
fast,
bylaws.
ethics
Sure.
is gonna be longer.
Because she'll,
Not as long.
I know.
fight it.
I know, but the point
Well,
is-
why, well, what, but we can approve minutes.
You can do your minutes. you
Okay,
can
so
do all that.
he's gonna dart to the car, we're gonna get through some of this,
Okay.
business that we didn't handle last week. Okay, going down the list, if it pleases the council, I make a motion that we approve the July minutes.
Seconded.
With that, I call for the vote, Mr. Secretary.
Just a second. Okay. I also posted the August minutes. I don't know if Carino had posted them or whether George should or not.
I don't believe they've been posted.
Okay, they are done though, and they.
Correct, I saw them.
What about the special public safety minutes?
I will get that one.
Okay, so let's just vote on the July minutes.
Yes. I'm prepared, okay. I'm ready to start. President Thomas.
Yes.
Vice President Benjamin.
Yes.
Secretary Hendry, aye. Treasurer Hop.
Aye.
I've seen that Ms. Havard and Mr. Waleko came in late. Ms. Havard?
I'm late. I'm here.
She's part of it, and Derek's here too, so
Okay,
we're at 13.
Approving minutes?
Of course.
Okay. Ms. Meyer?
Ms. Meyer? Yes.
Okay, Mr. Lazarevitz?
Yeah.
Mr. Martin? Yes. Ms. Skelton?
Ms. Skelton?
Abstain.
Okay. Mr. Kamara?
Yes.
Mr. Waleko?
Yes.
Ms. Padden?
Yes.
Ms. Raines?
Abstain.
Abstain, okay, just a second. And, okay, that's all the people were here. Anybody new come in while I was gone?
Nope.
While we were gone? 5, 6, 7, 8. Passes?
Okay, I spoke to Carino today about 8G, Connect the Dots. We have it on our list as not to exceed 2,500. Once we get through everything, he said it's that we're pledging. We can pledge up to 5,000, so he wanted to address that.
Brought the
Just
form,
FYI.
and I printed out 2, so
Very
that
good.
we could put 25 on each, submit them separately, so there's no problem, because if it's, even if you say not to exceed 5, that puts it in, remember with Jeff Brill and contract and problem.
Okay, I just wanted
2,500 each
to,
won't.
okay, so I just wanted to bring that up, that once we're all trained, that we will actually be voting on funding matters.
Right.
With that, it is my honor and privilege to turn,
We have to do
we can't,
there's no reason why we can't.
if you want to bring up a motion, you're.
Bring up the motion.
What's the question?
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
Joseph.
See what it says.
Well, bring the motion.
Because
Make
it's
a
not a
motion.
funding issue, so.
Okay. What's the motion? The
What item number?
Do we need any other chair reports? Jeanette, do you have anything from the treasurer's report?
But it's gonna have to wait till we can vote on it, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay, so then we'll approve the treasurer's report. Let me see through the rest of this. Stacy, have you been working on the education
Yes.
summit? Give us a mild little briefing, please.
Okay, so I've spoken to 3 principals so far, and Sandy,
step
I had
outside
meetings
with
with
Joseph
them
real quick.
all last week.
You
I'm
can step
still
outside
trying
and talk
to come, like, put an agenda together. I'm gonna meet with Howard, and I've been meeting with Carino just to help narrow my focus. But I've got like 3 main sections, so one is gonna be on policy and reform, the other one's gonna be involvement on all levels, and the other one's opportunities and goals for accessing learning.
So we don't have to do a motion,
And I've got,
you can recall it.
Has to be a
5
motion.
to 6 possible speakers so far. Definitely to confirm. That's
Perfect,
about it.
very good. All right, and then because the Plum Committee is on a leave of absence, I was bringing Plum items to the full council, so because this is a special meeting, I had the authority to just put this on and we can enter into a committee on the whole. Basically, a gentleman from Brad Rosenheim's office, if you guys look at 8O, they want to come in and give us testimony in regards to a lot line adjustment. We can discuss this now, we can bring them before our meeting in September, but until the Plum Committee starts meeting again, and in the interest of professionalism for this council, I'm bringing all the Plum things to the full council, so if you guys have any opinions on this.
Okay.
Mr. President?
Yes, sir?
I believe that it would probably be better if we brought it to September and focused on training tonight, just so we can get through everything.
I agree 100%. Jay, did you want to start this off, or do we have?
We have to do this, George.
Okay, did you have a motion that you wanted to bring before the council, Joseph?
I'm reading it, I'm thinking, I have to
Yes,
think
we
how I
have
wanna do
one.
it.
Okay, so then what we could do is we could do the smaller of the 2 fundings.
We're screwed. We're absolutely screwed.
Mr. President?
Yes.
Are we doing the training?
Yes, we are doing the training. So, Jay, I'm going to turn this over to you for the training.
Okay, so thank you, everybody. Tonight we're going to do 3 sets of training. We're going to start with ethics and funding, and then board member training as a whole, which is running a meeting,
Yes.
how to expedite a meeting,
I'll write it up.
the basics of Brown Act,
Absolutely.
and civility.
We need a motion.
So, let's start with